folks. So here tonight we have the Panini 365 sticker album, and I have with me some stickers. I have quite a few packets of stickers, and I think there's some inside. There they are. I knew I put them in. So it's sorted by football teams. You see the sections. There's the golden sticker, Football Heritage, FIFA World Football Museum, the Panini Hall of Fame, and then the football clubs. There's, I don't know what order these are in. Doesn't appear to be any order. FC Porto of Portugal, Sporting Lisbon of Portugal, Atletico de Madrid, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Villarreal. Then we have goal machines, Leicester City, who appear to be the only English team, but then again they were champions last year. But then that doesn't explain why there's 4 Spanish teams. Olympique Lyonnais, Olympique de Marseille, Paris Saint-Germain, Standard Liège, Belgium, AFC Ajax of Holland. Then we have a section called Next Generation, FC Basel of Switzerland, Juventus and FC Internazionale, AC Milan and AS Roma of Italy. Then we have the FIFA Coca-Cola Women's World Rankings. Then FC Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, FC Schalke of Germany, Legia Warsaw of Poland, Olympiakos FC of Greece, key players, Steaua Bucharest of Romania, Fenerbahce SK of Turkey, CSKA Moscow and FC Zenit of Russia, Ali even of, I think they're Saudi Arabia, I don't know, Egypt, I think that's Egypt actually. Then we have Melbourne Victory FC and Golden Winners, and Club America and Tigres, that must be Mexico, judging by the flag. Atletico Nacional, I'm gonna guess that's, what do you call it? Colombia. Colo, I don't know the flags. Terrible, it's embarrassing. Boca Juniors and River Plate of Argentina. Football icons. Club Nacional de Football. I'm guessing, no, I'm not going to bother guessing, don't know my South American flags, terrible. Penarol, and Flamengo, Grêmio and Sao Paulo of Brazil. Then at the bottom we have FIFA Club World Cup and FIFA Interactive World Cup. So let's see. We have 2 here. The top one is Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich. So let's see, first of all we'll go to the page. Bayern Munich is page 31, I think, if I'm reading this correctly. Yes, okay, Robert Lewandowski. Does it actually tell you 308? Okay, so Robert Lewandowski is 308. Let's just try peeling it off from up here. There you go. This is the first time that I've peeled a football sticker in, I'd say, I'm 38, so you're probably going to say about, what do you say, you've messed it up. Careful. great, but there we go. So Robert Lewandowski, and this other fella is Rui Patricio of Sporting Lisbon. As far as I remember, Sporting Lisbon was way back at the start. There he is. So it doesn't tell you the number in the front, sure it doesn't, no. So on the back is number 32. Let's see, here's number 32 up here. There you go. That one went better. Okay, I think it might be best if I just fold these now. It might make them a wee bit easier. Let's see, this one's already come off a wee bit. We have Angel Di Maria of Paris Saint-Germain. Let's have a wee quick look at the start. Paris Saint-Germain is page 17. Goal machines. Let's see. So Paris Saint-Germain 173 is Angel Di Maria. He used to play for Manchester United, and he was rubbish. I can't say much. My team isn't in here. Okay, so that is Angel. And then we have Leonardo Bonucci of Juventus. Let's see. We have Juventus, Atletico Nacional, and Real Madrid. Just to make things awkward for us. Juventus is 23. FC Nacional, or whatever I just said, Atletico Nacional is 48. So it's 23, 48, and 23, 48, and 10. So we'll go to 10 first. Okay, so we have Gareth Bale, who's number 84. Really should have ripped these before we started. Gareth Bale was number 84. He doesn't look very happy, sure he doesn't. He's probably annoyed that he doesn't get to punch Ronaldo. Okay, so I can't remember the order, so it was 17 I think I said. No I didn't. Was it 23? Terrible short-term memory. So 23 is Juventus, and the Juventus player is Leonardo Bonucci. He's number 231. Fantastic. Ripped off nice and easy. 231. Okay. Put me a picture of this study hotel help me. There you go. And then finally, Iman, McNally, Torres. Oh, that was a complete fluke. we have Amin Younes of Ajax. Let's see, 200. I think that would be the best way to go. Instead of scrolling back to the start of everything magic, we'll go by the numbers. This is number 200. I remember as a kid, the ones with the foil badges were always the absolute hardest to get off. He says as this one is going just magnificently. Nope. It's all about patience. Cut to an edit of me screaming and cursing and yelling. Okay. Mr. Yanez, you're starting to get a wee bit annoying. Ah, come on, you hellion. Okay, goodbye. Right, okay, so next up we have Douglas Costa of Bayern Munich. So that's 307. And he's going to sit in beside Mr. Lewandowski. Yay. It would have become a very short video if I couldn't get them open. A very short and very sweary video. Okay, there he is. Mr. Angry looking there. Okay, so who's next? Next we have Augusto Batalla of River Plate, and he's number 544. See you on the next page. There we go. 544. River Plate. Good job yourself. Okay, next up we have Rodonai. This is sort of weird spelling. Flamenco, number 599. I wonder if he was named from Only Fools and Horses. Probably not. Okay, so come on, Rodney, don't be a plonker. Best laid plans and all that. There we go. Okay, Rodney was 599. Looking good, wasn't it? Okay. Next up we have Sanfrecce Hiroshima, and they are number 650. Yes, and they're from Japan, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so 650. You go up here. This could become a very, oh well, I was going to say it could become a very aggravating video if they're going to be so hard to remove. So now we're onto the stickers, packets of stickers themselves. I was sure that there was Jamie Vardy of Leicester, but perhaps I'm wrong. It's been known to happen. Do I do it quick or do I prolong the noise? Come right. Why are you stuck in there? You awkward so-and-so. There we go. Who are you? Miguel Leon of FC Porto. Let's see, that is number 24, which is way back at the very beginning of the book. Come on, come over here. Okay. Number 24. There it is. Okay, next up we have Sami Khedira of Juventus. I think that was 23, wasn't it? Was it? Let's find it. It was. And he is number 240. I think I might do better if I open the stickers off camera and closer to my face. Let's see. I will give another go to this one that I threw away earlier. Yep, there we go, got him. So he was number 200 for Ajax. There we go. And he was Amin Younes. There we go. Next up we have Marcelo Brozovic, FC Internacional. That's 253. Okay. It's so much easier when I do it right in front of my face. Oh well, you live, you learn. There you go. Lovely haircut. Okay, next up we have, oh look, it's a foil badge. FC Basel. This is number 221. Okay, so it's going to go right there. last up we have Jesus Corona of FC Porto, and he's number 30. So let's move back a few pages. There we go. Number 30. It's not going well. There's 4 corners. One of them is bound to be easier. Got it. Number 30 I said, wasn't it? It was. Okay. So that is all for that one. I'll open this slightly off camera so it won't be quite so loud. Okay, I'm turning them all upside down, so it's a surprise to me. Okay, so we have Junior Kekara, FC Schalke. That's 330. So that's going to be a good bit to the other side of the book. There we go. There's 330 for our good friend Junior. There you go. Okay, next up we have Richadli Bazor of FC Ajax. That's 199. There he is. Okay, next up we have Amr Gamal of Al-Ali. Don't know why it gives him Aki. Okay, 449. Okay, so it's gonna go in the order. Okay, that's the Bichambe. Keep it tight, keep it tight. I could remember, right? Okay, so next up we have Atletico de Madrid, and that's number 50. Back to the start of the book again. Okay, let's move you a wee bit over here. Okay, so next up, I don't know if these are sounds, I guess they must be singles. Are they singles? They are. Or they're not. I don't know. 204A and 204B. That was already a bigger jump. Let's go back down. Okay, so they go in here. So they are singles. Okay. So this is 204A. And this is Alessio Romagnoli. It's is it AC Milan? I think it is. Let's put this bad boy in there. That was awful, Kevin. Can that come off? It will. Take your time. Take your time. Careful. Okay, try to get it straight. That's a wee bit better. Okay, and then next up we have Demerara Gray. Demerara Gray of Leicester City. There's a household name around the world. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's another packet down. Okay, so the next one is Edin Dzeko of AS Roma. Used to play with Man City. 284. Okay, let's do a bigger jump again. Okay, Edin Dzeko. Okay, so the next one is Andre Vilches of Colo Colo. This is one of the back clubs, 528. It's going to be a big pop. Let's see. Okay, that's too far. Okay. Move you over there. Like so. Okay. Okay, next up we have Marvin Ziegler of Sporting CP. And we're the whole way back to the start of the book again. You know, I could have just opened them all to begin with. And where would have been the fun in that? 35 top right corner. skip it. That's number 413, and yet again we'll go back to the other side of the book. This hasn't been a very exciting minute or two for you, as opposed to the other 33. There we go. There you go. Okay, and then next up we have Paul Pogba. Number 469 in this section, golden winners. So 469. I feel like I should be going on YouTube and looking up a video for how to easily remove stickers. How to easily remove the back of stickers. Good God in heaven, I cannot do this. Seemed like a good idea at the time when I first started this. No, I'll take that back. It seemed like a good idea at the time when I bought these on Amazon. I don't want Paul to be the second player laying on the floor. He's had a bad enough season as it is, doing nothing for Man United. I'll pick him up tomorrow. Next up we have CA River Plate, and they are number 642. And this is from the section of, let's get that square, and FIFA Club World Cup. This is starting to get rather beyond a joke now, isn't it? Okay, next up we have Gaston Guruk, whatever, from Penarol. And he's number 584. Which is up yonder. Julio Barroso of Colo Colo. He's number 518. There's a good wee page turn. An easy peel for a change. Okay, next up we have Lucas Alario of River Plate. He's number 555. And last of all we have Kasper Schmeichel of Leicester, and he's number 120. There we go. Okay, let's open another packet. Okay, so next up we have Lucas Moura, Paris Saint-Germain, which is number 172. Turn over the page. He's down there beside Angel Di Maria. Just give me 1 second. Getting to the point now where battery is dying. There we go. Okay, so next up we have this weird looking fella called Fred, who plays for Gremio. It's number 614. Ink goes up in here. Fred, do you have any bread? There we go. Okay, so next up we have Hector Herrera, FC Porto. No, look, we're going back to the start of the book again. Actually, do you know what? We'll put him to the side and wait. Okay, next up we have Milton Casco of River Plate. So he will be too far away. 545. Let's go back. He's up there beside his good mate, Augusto Batallo. That's not too bad a guess there. So. Okay. So we're over here. Come on over here a second, turn yourself around. There we go. So we have from Atlético Nacional. There's 211A. We have some fella called Marlos Moreno. There we go. And then beside him we have Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich. That was rather terrible, but it stuck down. Okay, so next up we have another packet. In fact, we have quite a lot of packets. This could be a rather long video, don't you think? I might just upload it. Oops. I might just upload it to be one long video. Sure. I won't force you to watch it all in one go. Okay. So, next of all, we have your man. Can't remember his name. Better bear in mind. Is that Arthur Turan? Doesn't tell you, sure it doesn't. No. Okay, 375. Okay, 375. Holy flip. Arturo Vidal. Why did it say 166 there? I don't know. Sort of made me worried there for a second what I was doing. That's his name, Arturo Vidal, not Arturo. Okay, next up we have Moises Munoz, Club America, 474. Let's look over there. Not wanting to scut myself, but it's sort of good that I haven't had any duplicates yet. Okay, next up we have Axel Wetzel of FC Zenit. He's number 432. So let's see. You're down there, so you are. We're on a wee roll here, getting them. There you go, good man yourself. Okay, next of all we have Miguel Samadio of Club America. He was number 481. And there he is there. 27 for the Porto player. So next up we have Riccardo Montolivo of AC Milan. He's number 266. Actually, the card, as I said, I'm keeping them upside down beside me. So I saw 66 was next. So that's Jordi Alba of Barcelona. Actually, that might be what I might do. I say Jordi Alba. What I might do is I have the cards sitting upside down, with the card stickers sitting upside down beside me. I can always sort them by the number 264, 342, and 471. Okay, so 264 and 266. So I'm guessing I've got two AC Milan players here. You would think. And I do. 264. Okay, we'll go for 264 first. We have Luca Antonelli. And then we have Riccardo Montolivo. Right here. And then the next one was 342. And that's the team photograph for Legia Warsaw. Or the foil badge. Next up we have Thomas Müller, Golden Boot, so it's 471. So it's 471 for Thomas Müller of Germany. Okay. Put another packet. Football. And we have Rodrigo Amaral. Okay, that was 582. The next of all was 608 of Flamenco. So that is Gabriel of Flamenco. Okay, so the next one is 408. So let's go back. Up here, our CSKA Muscova. Muscova was Igor Akinpeev. Okay, so next was 263. And that is AC Milan again. So that's the foil badge. Okay. And finally we have 21. Which is back to FC Porto, which is Maxi Pereira. Okay. Next up, our pocket. Let's check the numbers here. We have 510, 325, 514, 212, and 523. Okay, so we start with 212. That's the winner of the Under-17 World Cup, Chile. So there's the celebrating Chile team. In fact, it says Nigeria. So what have I done? 212. Oh, okay, I'm guessing now. It's probably in Chile. I thought it meant that the winners were Chile. Let's see. Next up is 325. Sebastian Perez Cardona. Okay, and then his good mugger, Luis Carlos Ruiz. Forgot what number that was. 514. And finally 523, which is back over to Colo Colo for Ramon Fernandez. Wasn't great, but there we go. Okay, back to another packet. Okay, so next up we have 536, 285, 244, 451, and 472. So we just need to turn over once for 536, which is Boca Juniors. And this is Fernando Zucri. Okay, so now we go back to 472. And this is golden winners again. So this is Diego Forlan. I think the 2010. So there's Diego Forlan. It would be funny for this section if I get all the players apart from Paul Pogba, who I ripped up. Okay, so next up we have 451, which is Melbourne Victory FC, and this is Jason Garia. So there we go, 451. And then we have 285. Okay, that's too far. Okay, so we're back to AS Roma beside Jaco. And we have Francesco Totti, the legend. Not to me, like, but a legend to Roma fans. Okay, and then we have 244. And we're back up to FC Internazionale, and we have Samir Handanovic. Okay. We're going great guns now. Open another packet. 68 and then 90. So let's go back to the start of the book. 68 is way up to there. Okay, so 68 is FC Barcelona. And we have Ivan Rakitic. And next of all, we have 71, which is Lionel Messi, back before he went blonde. Okay, next of all, we have 90, which is Villarreal, and that is Mario Gasper. Next of all, we have 44, which is the right half of the book. And that is back to Club America. And this is Jose Guerrero. And then we have 648. Which is FIFA World Club Cup. And this is Neymar Jr. Or Neymar. There we go. Okay, time for another. Okay, so the numbers this time are 318, 312, 151, 184, and 418. So we'll go backwards this time. 418 is the closest one, and I'm starting to get uncomfortable in my chair. Okay, so we're back to CSKA Moscow, and we have Zoran Tosic. Okay, 418. The next one was 318. And this is Borussia Dortmund. And we have Shinji Kagawa. There we have 184. And we are at Standard Liège. Nope, missed one out. This is Olympique Lyonnais. No, it's not Olympique Marseille. Move Price. Deja JJ. Number 151. He goes up here. Okay, open my packet. I know I missed one that time, but we'll go back on that way. Okay, so this time we have 63, 169, 340, 428, and 211 again. Okay, well, 169 is just on this other page for Paris Saint-Germain, and we have Gregor's Kurtrovac. I don't know. Okay, so we'll go to the start and say 63. Okay, 63. Oh, we're back to Barcelona again. So this one is Javier Mascherano. Okay, working up the way, we have 211. Okay, this is 211 A and B. And hey, we have our first double. Put that to the side. Okay. Next up we have 312. Is back to Borussia Dortmund, and this is Matthias Ginter. Okay, so then we have 340. Which is back to Legia Warsaw, and we have him. I think it's pretty safe to say I'm not going to be really trying to pronounce the Polish or Russian names. Okay, next we have 428. Okay, so now we're at FC Semt, and we have Igor Smolnikov. He said saying a Russian name, just making a liar out of himself. Okay, time for another packet. Okay, numbers 544, 452, 505, 460. Georgievsky. That was terrible. Anyway, okay, 452, 464. We're back to the gold ones again. And 464 is Lionel Messi for, well, lots of awards. Okay, 464. So next one is 505. Now it's back to Atlético Nacional. And this time we have Daniel Bocanegra. Okay, then we have 544, which is Augusto Batalla, so that's another repeat. Okay, time to open that packet. Okay, so we have 516, 257, 486, 479, and 233. The nearest to here is 516, which is back up to Colo Colo, and this is Justo VR. Okay, going backwards. The next is 486. So we're back to Club America. We're doing quite well, Club America. This is Darwin Quintero. Next up we have 479, which is also Club America. This is their foil badge. The next 257. It's a good wee jump. It's a bit noisy. Okay, next up we have International. And we have Eder. Okay. Then we have 233. Which is next numbers are 437, 32, 416, 441, and 210 A and B. The next one is closest going to be the 210s. So the next young players, really. Yep. That's over here. So we have Gelson Martins of Sporting and Andre Silva of Porto. So let's see, this one is 210A. That's 210A. And 210B. 210 Cabin. Okay, nearest one is 416. Well, probably the nearest one will go in one direction at a time. 416. So we're back to CSKA Moscow. And we have Pontus Wernbloom. Never heard of Pontus. But I'm sure he's never heard of me. Okay, the next highest is 437. Sornad Alali. And that is Sabri Rahid. And then we have 441, which is also Alali. And this is their club crest. Okay. Right, we'll open another packet. Okay, so this time we have 267, 338, 583, 343, and 269. Okay, so the nearest is 583, so we'll go up this way. 583. So we're at Club Nacional de Football, and we have Kevin Ramirez, a good Kevin. Okay, working backwards, we have 343. Okay, we're back to Legia Warsaw, and this is their club crest. Okay, we have 338, which is another Legia Warsaw player, and this is Arcadius Merlars. Okay, so next is 269. 269 is AC Milan. So 667, which is Andrea Bertolacci. The face finder on my camera is going mad on this page. Let's see. Okay, and then we go back to the start, page 32. Oh, is Repetitio, which is another repeat. Okay, so open up another packet. Okay, numerals. We have 483, 59, 265, 194, and 659 ABC. Okay, 59 is the closest, which is Atletico de Madrid, and we have Antoine Griezmann, the French striker. Okay, next up we have 194, which is a bit of a jump. We're now at Ajax. So this is the Ajax team photograph. Okay, next up we have 265. Okay, which is back to AC Milan. And this time we have Giacomo Bonaventura. Okay, next up we have number 483. Okay, 483 is back to Club America. And we have Ruben Sambusa. Okay, next up we have 659. Which is going to Evergrande. I hope this is all one sticker, but it's probably not. And 659A. No, all one sticker would be too easy. Let's open another one. Okay, so we have 161, 546, 449, 119, and 284. So So the nearest is 546. And we're back to River Plate. And we have Gabriel Mercado. I've been recording now for just over an hour and a half. I do not want to see the sides of the file that this is going to be. That was terrible. Shut up, Kevin, and concentrate. Okay, so the next step is 449. Oh, that is one that we already have. American Mall. Next up we have 284. That's another one that we already have, Ed and Jekyll. Then we have 161. And this is from Olympique Marseille. And we have Jeremy Pourcent-Clement. Okay, and then we have 119 A and B. Okay, so this is Karim Benzema and Mauro Icardi. Let's just go over here. Okay. Okay, that was a bit wonky. Okay, open another one. Let's see if the memory card will hold up to 2 hours. Another one of these annoying ones with 2. Okay, we have 341, 511, 339, 501, and 64 ABC. 664. Okay, so the lowest there is 339. Okay, so we're back to Legia Warsaw, or is it Legia Warsaw? And this is Igor Lukšić. And then beside that we have 341, which is Mikhail Pazdan. That's the whole top row of Legia Warsaw. Okay, so next up we have 501. And that is Tigris. And we have Andrei Pierre-Gignac. And then we have 511, which is back to Atletico Nacional. And we have Alejandro Hura. which is Club America 664 ABC. So we have these yolks. So we have 247, 365, 253, 353, and 363. So 365 is the first pack. Okay, so we're now at Olympiacos. And we have Brown a day. And then we have 353, which is still Olympiacos, which is Alberta Batia. And we have 363, which is Olympiacos, which is Luka Milivojevic. Yeah, I marked it up. What can you do? Okay, next up we have 253. Is it a player we already have? Marcelo Brozovic. And then we have 247, which is still International, which is Jason Murillo. This time are 47, 186, 532, 17, and 644. Let's see, we'll go to the starter pack. Number 17 yesterday and today. So we have Diego Simeone, the player, and now the manager. Okay, next up is 47. have 3 too. And that is Boca Juniors. And we have Lerner Ochoa. And we have 644. And we have, where's 644? There it is. And we have Club World Cup Japan, FC Barcelona. We have roughly 15 minutes left. So let's see. Next up we have 216, 239, 392, 79, and 568. We have Iker Casillas. Okay, going backwards we have 392. Okay, so we have the first Bucharest. That is Vladikin. Okay, so we have 239. And we're back to Juventus. And we have Merlin Pjanic. Okay, then we have 216, which is the second for FC Basel. And we have Thomas Bucklick. We had 79, which is the foil badge for Real Madrid, which we already have. Okay. See numbers 419, 414, 551, 51, and 473. So 51, that is the Atletico Madrid foil badge, which we already have. It's funny, the last two are over foil badges. Now we're going to the other side of the book. So we have 441. That's not 441, that's 414. And we're back still with CSK Moscow. We have Alan Chekhov. Then we have 473. And up to the golden medals. This time we have Frank Ribery. Frank, as he is to his friends. Okay, then we have 551. Which is River Plate, and we have Leonardo Ponzio. Okay, let's see in that packet. Let's see, we have 90, 346, 97, 153, and 649. 649 is the closest. That is FIFA World Cup pedigree River Plate 649. So that's the River Plate team. That's great. Okay, 346. Okay, 346 is back to the video Warsaw. And we have him. Then we have 153. Which is the Marseille foil bags, which we already have. Then we have 97, which is Villarreal. Which is Manu Triggers. And before that we have 90, which is this guy, Gasper, again, Villarreal. And I think this will be the last packet for tonight, because I started recording at 11 o'clock at night, so I must be here at 1 o'clock in the morning now, or just after. So we have 380, 572, 489, 407, and 569. So we're starting off at 380. So we have Style Bucharest, and that is Flan Nita. Next up is 407, which is Fenerbahce. And we have Fernando. Then we have 489. Which have Tigers again. Which is Eusebius. Then we have 569, which is Anton Griezmann. Finally, 572, which is Club Nacional de Football, and that is Diego Paleta. In fact, since I'm so close to 2 hours, I'll just do one more packet. And the numbers are 612, 230, 394, 400, 395 even, and 112. So it's 612. Just over the page, is it? No. 612 is Gremio. And we have Marcelo Gro. Then go back to 400. And we're back up to Fenerbahce, which is Gregory Vanderbilt. And then we have 395, which is also Fenerbahce, which is Simon Kadir. Then we have 230. Which is Juventus, and that is Gianluigi Buffon, a legend. Okay, then we have 112. Which is Thomas Müller. Here we go. There we go. And that will do for now. I'm going to fill the books quite a wee bit thicker and heavier. And I'm making more videos. I still have a good 30 or so packets to